Oh my goodness. Great morning. Well, I wanted to pull cards on Kamala Harris. Now, they're looking at, Biden running again, and he's in his 80s. So they're really worried about that and about Kamala. A lot of them don't want Kamala as president if something happened to Biden. Okay. So I wanted to pull cards on Kamala and just see what I got. Now I've already broken them down by subject matter. And here's what I've gotten. Okay. Gotta move these because this has got to go. This is the last card. Okay. So we've got her holding on to her position of power where she's at. This is the daily grind, okay? The grounded aspects of daily life. It's not always about money. It's about the daily happenings, grounded things. So we have her looking at the difficulty of people, that they're hurting, they're not getting fed from church, and the things that are happening with many people. They're outside, they're in the cold, we have climate change happening, all of these things now that she has a concern about. Okay. She sees the harvest, doesn't like the harvest that's coming about, the things, a lot of stuff that still has to be dealt with. She's looking at possible messages that are out there and things that she may have to speak about. And so she's doing the best to hold on, and will be trying to do the best to hold on to her position and then try to figure out some new things, ways to go forward. So she's already looking at all of this. I think in this case, this is the mental realm, okay? And in the two is not actually taking action yet, but planning, getting ready. And in this realm, you can see here, the mind is down here, but most of this is subconscious, okay? The subconscious realm. So I think that she does a lot of, and here we have, retreat. I think she does a lot of contemplation, sitting with things, analyzing it, looking at it. And she's well aware of the difficulties that are out there with people, and she's trying to come up with new plans already, new ideas about how we could go forward, how to make things better, etc. We have the burden that she's carrying when it comes to White House, possible presidency. She's a bit beleaguered by, of course, the Repugly Uglies for sure. And she's just continuing to charge forward and do what she can do and get out there and do the actions, do whatever she can do, okay? So she's already, she's behind the scenes. They don't say a lot about Kamala, but she's out there traveling the world, meeting with people, doing what she needs to do. She's looking at tempering things and looking at the manipulations and the drama that's going on around the world with those wanting to be strong men, etc. Global warming, all this other stuff that's coming up. And so she is having to investigate, go within, soul searching, looking even deeper into things. And this is, again, the major arcana. She's looking at the manipulations and looking and diving deeper within herself as well. And also, I think, investigating situations. Now, I wanted to take this and I wanted to clarify some things with this. I wanted to look deeper into this. What is this investigation that she's doing? Well, what we have going into it is what is being worked on. when it comes to those that are trying to push their desires, the merchants, okay? The merchants that are pushing what they want to see happen, the actions rooted in their mind spin, and the emotional stuff they're ruled by. So she's working on looking at that. We have the foundation of that, okay, the toxic ones, and so, and above it, what's being shared by those that are toxic. So this would be the strong men, what's happening with China, what's happening with those like 45, that type of an element. So she's looking at what's being shared there. She's trying to build, working on that, looking deeper, building an alliance, building and constructing this stuff already behind the scenes, looking at this, because investigating the toxic element and those, again, what they're being pushing, the merchants of the uber right, okay? So she's looking at all of these elements and trying to figure out how to put this together, because she's looking above it at what is being shared, where? Deeper, for the world situation, which she wants to help to work on, okay? Trying to work with those to construct something, to build something better, while she's quite aware of the merchants of the Repugly Uglies and the uber right and their delusion and illusion and fear-based drama that they continue to put out, okay? So again, a deep dive looking at the toxicity that is being put out there and shared across the world. So it looks like Kamala is quite aware of all this stuff going on and the uphill battles that she would have as president. She's got that burden on her and looking at it quite deeply, and just, again, trying to already thinking of ways to build this alliance and make things better. How can we have better opportunities for people? Looking at climate change, etc., and just the fact that people are hurting, and we need to go forward and make something better. Okay, so that's what I get from Kamala. I thought that was interesting when it came out that she's, again, she doesn't take the spotlight, and we have those. I saw today Sky News, of course, the Australian uber right misinformation, kind of like Fox, is out there ragging on Kamala, of course. And I saw that she was looking at something going on with China, trying to restructure some map things. I didn't get too involved with it. I just saw it really quick in passing. But she's quite aware of what's going on in the world scene, and she's quite aware that the Repugly Uglies are already starting to mount their misery that maybe a black woman could be president. It's bad enough a woman, but a black woman on top of it. KKK-minded, this male bastion of just insanity can't have that. So they are, already planning on their attack mode on Kamala about that she is unworthy, that she doesn't have the intelligence, whatever nonsense and crap they're going to try to pull and put out there. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see how it goes. But that's what I got today on Kamala, and I think it was pretty reassuring that she is actually delving deep into these things and already trying to figure out ways to work on this and make things better. She's not blind as to what's going on and all the things people without housing, out in the cold without housing and all of this stuff. And the, like I said, the evil angel churches putting out fear and drama and people just hurting. And it's not just here, but it's across the world. We had that thing as well, that she's worried about the planetary stuff going on with democracy faces these strong men that want to be dictators, like Mr. Dictator over there in Florida. Dick is going down. I'm sorry, Mr. Tater is not doing well over there. And, he's got no way that he would ever be president. So, Mr. Tater, you need to go plow your field and just stay in your lane. So we'll have to see what happens. But very quickly, that's what I got on Kamala this morning. So thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you online.